Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Liz and you're watching my channel Procrastinator. Today I want to do a test. You may have seen me do tests previously on some white pigments to see how they make cells, and on a couple of different resins. Today I want to play with some of the ArtResin. I want to see if I can get it to make cells using the Just Resin titanium white pigment paste. So far I've only used it as a top coat, but I'm keen to try it out because I want to see if I can use it for something other than just coating things. I'm going to use some of the turquoise basic pigment paste just to keep it somewhat consistent between the different tests that I've done. Their instructions say the working time is 45 minutes, just here. So I'm going to put a timer on for 20 minutes before the end of that, which is 25 minutes, and check out how thick it is. And if I think it's thick enough, I'll put some down, see how it goes. Otherwise, I'll keep checking it. I'm definitely going to try it at 45 minutes. And then I'm going to do one last one when it's pretty thick, like when it's nice and super juicy thick. I'm also interested to see how it'll hold up with torching the cells, to see if it's going to scorch or burn or anything like that. Just as a side note, the temperature today is about 20 degrees. Can you even see that? It's about 20 degrees. It's getting warmer. It's already very hot outside, so I'm going to try and do this relatively fast. Still within the allotted parameters for this resin. I think that's it. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so this is about 10 minutes left before the end of the working time, and it really doesn't look any different to the start. So I think I'm gonna wait a bit more. I might just do one at the working time because it's too liquid still. So we're up to 45 minutes and that's what the consistency is so far. It's still pretty liquid. This is not as thick as what diamond coat is just to start with. So I'll do a little bit just here and we'll see how it goes. We've got up to 22 degrees in this room. It's a little hot box. So let's just put a little bit of white down here and we'll see how this goes. So it looks like it's getting cells pretty straight off, but it's in this section just here, not so much at the back. So I'll see how it goes with torching, just a little bit, and maybe a little bit at the front here. And leave that. Let's get some nice little cells in there. Give it another go.
maybe we'll just wait a little bit more. Maybe wait another 15 minutes by the looks of this, because this is still pretty thin. We'll see if it's going to do something different if we wait longer. Okay, so we're an hour after mixing and it's still pretty thin. So I reckon I might just do one more now, and then I'm going to wait till it gets ridiculously thick. And how does that look? So without having any torching, compared to 15 minutes ago. So we'll give it a little bit of a torch. Just a little bit. Tiny bit more. Nope, hit that bit too much. Let's spread out like that. So that was a little bit too long. But doesn't really look to be so much different just yet. Pretty same. Alright, we'll try again when it's nice and thick. So we have just hit the 1.5 hour mark. So that's twice as long as they said their working time is. And now it actually looks like diamond coat, essentially. It's the thickness of diamond coat now. So I'm thinking now might be a good time to see how it goes. Straight after, looks like this. Comparing it to the one from 45 minutes ago. I'm going to give it a little bit of a torch. I mean, I feel like it's different again, but, you know, we'll see how it sets up, I guess. Hopefully this shouldn't move so much, because it's a lot thicker than the other ones were. And because I want to see if I can burn it, essentially, and how long it's going to take, this bit sort of looks a bit, so I'm just going to go for over here. And I'm going to show you what happens when you torch it too much. holds up pretty well. Oh, smoking. Okay. We have smoke. There's no burning. I was pretty heavy-handed on that one spot just there. But you can see how this is actually holding the cells over here. And while these have stayed, so have these, but this bit has come up really well. This is just too liquidy when you start it to hold the cells. So I think that is, if you can be bothered waiting around for an hour and a half, then it looks pretty good. Let's see how it sets up tomorrow.
The next day.